you just got monetized on YouTube. Big congratulations to you. But before your first payment lands in your account, there is one important thing you must do, and that is submitting your tax information on Google AdSense. And that is what this video is all about today. I will break it down for you step by step, especially for those of us here in Nigeria or anywhere outside or within the US. Now, before we dive into the process, let me explain what this tax form really is all about if you are new to this process. YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is a US company. So if you are making money on YouTube, whether you live in Nigeria, Ghana, India, or anywhere else, Google is legally required to ask you for your tax information. They are not asking you to pay tax to Nigeria or any other person or charge you extra money. They just want to know who you are, where do you live, should they remove tax from the money you make from the US viewers or not? Now, there is something called a tax treaty. It's a special agreement between the US and another country that helps reduce or remove tax for people who earn money from the US. Sadly, Nigeria does not have a tax treaty with the US. So what that means is that Google will automatically remove 30% from any money you make from the US viewers. So let's say you made $100 from American views. Google will take $30 as tax and send you $70. But if your views are coming from Nigeria or any country that is not US, no US tax will be deducted. I hope you understand. Now, if you're a US citizen or live in the US, you'll be filling a different form called W-9 form. We will get into that shortly. So in this case, Google may not remove tax upfront like they do for us in this part of the world, but they will report your income to the IRS and you will pay your tax later when filing your annual tax return. So there's really no freeway pass for any one of us. We are all paying tax, but just that in different ways. Okay, now I believe that you understand what this tax form is all about. Let's get into how you can fill the form. Once you open up your Google AdSense account, you will see on the dashboard above here, you will see a message that says you need to manage your tax info. Just above here, this message here with the link. So all you need to do is to click on manage tax info. The next thing you are going to see is this particular page. You will see your address, the address you use in opening your Google AdSense account. You will see it right here. I had to cover my own just for security reasons. So make sure you double check to make sure that your address is very, very correct before you submit this tax form, because at the end of the day, everything still linked to each other. Before you click add tax info, let me quickly say this. Make sure you have at least 15 to 20 minutes of free time before you start this process. If you leave the form halfway to do something else, it will time you out and you will be taken back to the beginning of the form. You start all over again. So please don't start unless you are fully ready to focus on the filling of the form. Now click on add tax info. You'll be asked to log into your Google account again. Just enter your password or passkey as usual. Before we continue with the form, they are going to be asking us few questions about this particular form. Now, our question 1 says, what type of account is this? Since this is my own personal YouTube channel, I selected individual. But if you are representing a business or an organization, then you have to select the other option. Click on next. The next question says, are you a US citizen or a resident? Since I'm from Nigeria, I'm going to be selecting no. Click on next. Now, based on the answers we've given, Google will show you these two options below. The first one is W-8BEN. It's for individual outside US, while the second option, which is the W-8ECI, is mostly for non-US businesses that earn income connected to the US. So since I'm a YouTuber from Nigeria, I'm going to select the option 1. But if you are from the US, please select option 2. After that, click on Start W-8BEN form. On this page, the first thing you will see is your name written boldly at the top here. So make sure you confirm that it's actually your name. Then the next thing you can see here is this DBA, and it actually means doing business as. This is optional. You can leave it blank. The next thing is for you to choose your country of citizenship. So click on the drop down arrow and choose your country. The next option is your foreign tint. This is your country tax identification number. But if you are not a US citizen, you can actually leave this blank. After that, click on next. Now the next step is where you will enter your home address, your street, your area, your city, your postal code, and your state of where you reside. In case you do not know what your postal code is, just search on Google for the postal code of the area you live in. Go ahead and check this box if your mailing address is the same as your permanent address, or if it's not the same, you can just fill in the address on this other option below here. So I will just check the box here. Click on next. If your country is eligible, just click on yes. Click on the drop down arrow and select your country. You can see as I'm scrolling down, you can't find Nigeria among all these lists. I'm so sorry if you're from Nigeria. Click on next. The next question says, have you performed any service for Google within the US? I selected no, but if you worked in the US, choose yes. Now we are going to clarify this by letting them know that the services we are about to provide for Google is going to be performed solely outside the US. Check this box and click on next. On this page, you are going to make sure you select this Go paperless, which is the recommended one, because we want to be able to receive these documents electronically instead of them emailing it to you, which we don't even know how long it's going to take. When you scroll down, you will see a declaration page. Carefully read this. This is a perjury statement, meaning you are saying that all the information you gave is true and correct. Once you are satisfied, just click on this box and click on next. On the next page, this is the document we just filled. So when you click on it, you can see how it looks. I had to cover my information, but above here you will see your address, you will see your name. Just look at it and make sure you confirm that everything is correct. Once you confirm your informations are correct, go ahead and click on this box. By checking on the box, you confirm that you have reviewed the generated tax documents to the best of your knowledge and believe they are true, correct, and all complete. Click on next and you are going to read these informations again. You can see they are trying to make sure you confirm over and over and over again, so there is no mistake. And below here you can see they say, I agree, I will submit a new form within 30 days if any certification made on this form becomes incorrect. Click on this box, scroll down and click on this box again. Under this year, you can leave the year as it is or you can change it, but not earlier than 2006. The last part is your signature, meaning you are acknowledging this, that you are the owner of this form. So you are going to click on option 1. Yes, I am the beneficial owner, name in the tax identity section. Immediately you click on yes, you will see your name boldly written below here. Your name is your signature, and then you go ahead and click on submit. And now you have successfully submitted your tax form. If everything is correct, it will say approved right here, and it will tell you the date you submitted the form, submitted by your name, and then this form will expire 2028. After 2028 is when I will resubmit another one, and your address will be here to your right corner, and also your mailing address is down below here. And that's it. You've successfully submitted your Google AdSense tax form. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, share with other creators, and subscribe for more simple and helpful YouTube tutorials. Also, don't forget to check out my YouTube tips playlist. It covers everything from how you can grow your channel to getting monetized and other burning YouTube questions you might have as a creator. Still confused about something? Drop your question in the comment section. I've got you covered. You can also join my Telegram channel where we share ideas to help each other grow. Until next time, bye.